Weekly update. The final sample has arrived. Let's unbox it, package it together. I'll run you through all the features. It'll be super hands-on. And yeah, I'm so stoked. So let's get into it. Oh, I love this bag. This is, yeah. Oh. It's so light. I don't think, like, you realise, obviously you can't hold it in your hands yet, but when you receive it, you'll just be blown away by how light it is. This is the Almond Oak expandable 25 litre plus 5 litre travel backpack. Let's get into it. 805 grams this is showing at. I did add strap keepers and a few other, you know, the stitching line, so that's probably the extra 20 grams, but yeah, crazy how light this bag is. Let's get into it. Right, so starting off with the back panel, we've got 4 foam pads here, right? They're each cut out and sewn, as you can see. So where this pad is and where that pad is, there's a slight ridge, which is what's meant to give you some breathability. I think breathability on a bag is quite subjective. You're going to sweat either way if you're taking this in a hot climate. And if you use a mesh material, you can read it up online as far as your sweat absorbing into that mesh, and it just stinks. So that's why I've gone for EVA foam, and I'm using the same 280D nylon for the back panel. And then luggage pass-through sleeve here, slide it on if you want a 1.5 bag travel with a suitcase. Side carry handles, they're sewn into the back panel. You can see, grab it up like that. And then we've got the shoulder straps, super bar tacked. And they're sewn into the top of the panel here. So I just straightened this out. I guess when it was traveling, it must have got compressed. But yeah, so that's the back panel there. And then we've also got the sternum strap. So what I changed from the pre-production model is the sternum strap detaches from up here instead of down here. Some of the reviewers were saying, you know, once you're wearing the bag, you can easily push the strap down and then it slides off. So the change I made is the way that you slide it off is at the top. So you're obviously not going to accidentally slide it all the way up and slide it off. So that's that. And then also strap keeper's been added, as you can see, to the sternum strap. And also to, if I can get them, yeah, also to the backpack straps here. So there we go, that is the back panel. Then if we open up the laptop compartment, as you can see in here, you've got this quick access pocket. So you've got laptop sleeve, tablet sleeve, and then quick access compartment in here. So you could use this as a quick access. I know people are saying, why is there not a quick access at the top? You can use this as a quick access if you want and put miscellaneous items in here. As you can see, my finger, that's how big the compartment is. Moving on to the side of the bag, water bottle compartment here. Let me put my chunky bottle in. There you can see, nice water bottle compartment. Then you can see other side of the bag, hidden passport compartment here. Also, I know some people have been asking, this compartment goes all the way from down here to up here. It's just under 9 inches. It can fit an iPhone. I went to the Apple store. It can fit an iPhone 16 Pro Max, like the biggest iPhone.
You're on. Yeah, you're on there.
Yeah, so just film 16 Pro Max. Cool, thank you. So yeah, you just have to kind of slide it in diagonally and then slide it up, because you can see like the opening of this zip doesn't go all the way up to there, but it can fit an iPhone 16 Pro Max if you want to put your phone in there. Then here, top carry handle, bar tacked, as you can see. Moving on to the front of the bag. Look at that. So what we've done is, it's a long zippered mesh compartment, but there's a thin stitching line down the middle here, right? The reason it's thin is that it gives you that flexibility. So you have the separation. Can you see my finger is poking in, right? It's not getting onto the other side. There is a border between these two compartments, right? If I try get in, I can't, right? But equally, could it be a thicker stitching line? Yes, but then it won't be as stretchy, right? So like, as long as you're not aggressively trying to open it, I mean, even still, it's not going anywhere, right? But it's just a thin stitching line to give you the separation, right? So that all the stuff on this side doesn't fall all the way down here. But it's not meant to be super aggressively stitched so that when you try open it, it's like, this is like super tight. You want to have that space. So this works perfectly. And my advice would be, just don't open this super aggressively. But as I say, it's stitched in. It's not going anywhere unless you try rip it out. So yeah, that is the updated front access compartment. Just gives you a bit of separation. As I say, look, if I just want to poke over to the other side, I can't, because there's a stitching line there. So once the bag's fully packed out and you pop stuff in here, all that stuff up here won't fall all the way down here. And just a special shout out again to Ryan for this suggestion. And just to elaborate as well with this front access compartment, it's meant to be simple. Like, there's just two sides here. You can zip them closed, right? If you want to go to this one down here, your stuff isn't going to pop out of this compartment even though there's one zip. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not just going to explode out, right? So it doesn't matter that it's one zip. You can get your stuff in here. You can put some stuff in here. You can know, like, okay, bottom, here's where I keep more valuable stuff, or this side is whatever, earphones, whatever it might be. You'll remember your layout, but it doesn't matter that it's one zip. Like, once you come down to here, it's not like this stuff out here is going to fall out. So yeah, I love this. Gives you that peace of mind that it zips closed. And yeah, awesome. Let's carry on. So as you can see here, YKK zippers used. All the zips on the bag are YKK stretch zippers. It means that they have a bit of stretch when the bag's fully packed out. You'll see when you use it, it's so nice. And then, of course, the Hyperlon zipper pulls. The only branding on the bag, Almond Oak. So let's get into the main compartment. So just to show you how smooth these are. Bosh. So here's the main compartment of the bag. Clamshell opening, opens like a suitcase. Then on this side, you have the stretch zippered mesh compartment, which is the same material used in the front organization compartment and the water bottle compartment, so it has a nice amount of stretch as well. I will show you the expandability in a second, but let me just open up this stretch zippered compartment for you to show you the capacity. As you can see, you can get a decent amount of stuff in here. Like in my packing video, I put my Birkenstock shoes in here, and then also I think a book and some other miscellaneous items. So you can get some stuff in here. Like, it does have a fair bit of volume. And as I say, like, if you technically overpacked it and it stretched this out a bit, that's fine. Like, you can almost allow the stretch to happen and let it press into the main compartment here, because you have that bit of stretch. Then the final feature, what I personally think makes this bag so versatile, is the expandability part. So here's the expandability zipper. If I open it, look at that smoothness. Opens like butter. So yeah, extra 5 litres of capacity. And that just helps you when you're packing and perhaps it's winter, or as I showed in the example, you want to put an extra warm jacket. It just lets the bag give you that extra bit of capacity. That 5 litres goes a long way. If you're bringing someone a gift, if you want to, as I say, put your jacket in here or whatever it may be, it really gives you that versatility. And that's the bare bones of the bag. Now I'm going to cut it back to me and give you some closing thoughts. One other thing I wanted to show you is how to actually lock the zippers. So if you look at this part here, right, this hole, you can fit a zipper through this hole. Now, I want to show you it whilst I'm filming this, which is proving more difficult than I thought. But I've already done it on this one. Can you see it fits through that hole? So you can actually put, and this is a relatively thick lock, so you can just put the lock through this hole and lock both zips together in the main compartment and in the laptop compartment here. So that's how you lock the bag. And that's the bag. It's super simple, super minimalist. It's not like there's a ton of features to go through. It's super straightforward, and that's what I wanted. As I said in my previous video, I want to make minimalist designs. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. Like the expandability feature, it's so functional. It lets you have a bit of extra dimension, but this is all you need to one bag travel. Like the thought of just packing this up with 1 week's worth of clothing, your laptop, a couple miscellaneous items, that's all you need. And when you do that, like I did for 7 months straight, there's no more. I was really pouring my heart out there, and it just stopped recording. I picked up my phone and I was just like, oh. But yeah, what I was saying is there's no more freeing feeling than just packing this up with 1 week's worth of clothing, a couple miscellaneous items, and your laptop, and just go see the world. Like when I did that, it was like the most freeing feeling ever. Like you're truly living. So I'm really excited for every single one of you to receive this bag, take on adventures, live your life. And I can't wait to release more products, but it's all thanks to the support that you've shown me now. So like truly, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And as I say, can't wait to make more products. I'm also going to be uploading all the Kickstarter orders onto my online store just so I can track it for shipping and keeping on track of everything. So if you receive an email confirmation just saying like order confirmation, Almond Oak backpack, just ignore it. It's just me uploading all the orders into the system. There's around 80 of you who haven't filled out the survey. I know some of you have messaged me saying you don't know where the link is. I can't send the link because it was Kickstarter who sent you the link to do the survey. So I would log into your Kickstarter account. I think you should be able to see the survey in there. If not, I'll just pop you a message. You can just privately message me the information and then I can upload it onto the system. It's not a problem. But if you can find the survey inside your Kickstarter account, that would just help save me a lot of time. But otherwise, I'll message you, no problem. And as I say, thank you. All the support means the world to me. Can't wait for you guys to receive this bag. Look at how lightweight it is. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing you'll realize when you get it. It is so light. And I can't wait for it to join you on so many adventures. Can't wait to make more products, build the perfect one bag travel setup. And yeah, thank you to each and every one of you for supporting me along this journey. I know I always say it, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much, truly, it really does. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, pop it in the comments. Happy to go through any features of the bag in more detail. And yeah, we'll speak soon. Take care, all the best. Bye.